Good morning, class. Hopefully, everyone is happy and healthy from the safety of their homes. All right. So, today we're going to be working on week two's topic for third grade, which is the alternate word processing unit. Week number three, the topic is lines. All right. First, you're going to watch this video. You'll see where this blinking line is. When you're watching this, there will be a link here to a YouTube video, which is going to show you everything, which is what you're watching right now, which is going to show you everything you're going to do and how you will do it. So, here you'll find the question you must answer in your notebook. Once you've answered this question in your notebook, you can then go on to your next activity. All right. You need to share today's document with me. You'll click on your share icon up here and you will type in my email address, bmitchell, that's BMITCHELL at camdencsn.org. Okay, you'll go to the website today. The website is K5Tech, .net. Your username is Pride, capital P 2019. Same thing with the password. It's Pride 2019, capital P. You can see all of this information down at the bottom of the screen. Don't hesitate to email me for questions. All right, if you have any type of question whatsoever, don't hesitate. I'm here. I'm waiting for you to reach out to me. So we need to open up our new internet tab to go to K5 Tech. We type K5 TECH .net into our address bar. Now we can log in. We're going to type that username and password that we just talked about a bunch. Make sure you put that capital P in there, otherwise it will not log you in. Once your screen changes and says that you're logged in as me, we'll go to third grade and our alternate word processing unit. This week's topic is going to be week 3 lines. Okay, so we are on week 3 lines. They have 4 tasks they want us to complete here. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Once you have completed all of those tasks, you need to double check and make sure that the document looks just like this. This is the final product. It's going to show you how yours should look, and you can compare yours to this to double check. Okay, so we're ready to get started. We're going to click on our practice template in Docs. We will make a copy, and then we will have the document that we can edit to look like what we were just looking at. So I need to click from tab to tab to complete the tasks. The first one, they want me to add in at the beginning of each paragraph using the tab key on my keyboard. Okay, so I'm going to go back and forth between the two. I'll complete a task here, come back here, go to the next task. The first thing they want me to do, number 1, add an indent at the beginning of each paragraph using the tab key on my keyboard. You'll look on your keyboard and you will see the key that says tab. That's the letters TAB. You can find it right above the caps lock button on your keyboard. Okay, caps lock will be above the shift key on the left side of the screen or of the keyboard. So we are going to go back and we are going to enter a tab at the beginning of each and every paragraph. You can tell when the end of the paragraph is because there's going to be a big space. Okay, see how there's a big space there? So that means the word if is the beginning of a new paragraph. Another big space here. So there's one. Another space here. So there's another. That seems like the end of our new paragraphs because there's no more text for us to hit tab at. Excellent. The next thing they want us to do is to take out the indents we just made. Huh, that's unfortunate. So there's a couple different ways we can do that. We can click on each one and hit the backspace button. You can click on each and every one and hit the backspace button, or we can simply hit the undo button, right? So now that I've done that, we'll go back to our document. The last one I want us to do is add an indent at the beginning of each paragraph using the increase indent button. Okay, so there's a couple different ways we can do that. We need to look for the increase indent button on our toolbar. Up here's our toolbar. Our toolbar has a number of different tools that can help us do different things to the text. Okay, we just use the undo button to undo all of the edits we've made. So we're going to keep scrolling across the toolbar and we're looking for a special tool that is called the indent tab. All right, so we're going to keep going. Ooh, decrease indent, increase indent. That looks like the one we want. And this is the image of it right here. So now that I have found it, I'm going to come here. I'm going to click on my increase indent tab. That doesn't quite seem right. Let's try again. See what happens if I keep on going. No, that's not it. I wonder why that's not working. So there's a much easier way that we can do this. And I hope that all of you are paying attention. So on our toolbar, right below our toolbar is a ruler. We've talked about this before. On the ruler, there is a upside down triangle. And right above the upside down triangle is a little triangle or a little rectangle, little blue rectangle. So we're going to drag this forward. And that moves our first line, which is excellent. I like that. But what I want to do is I want to be able to indent the whole entire paragraph or the whole entire document at the same time. In order to do this, we must highlight, right? This is the same way that we copy and paste. You have to highlight whatever you want to copy and paste or cut, and then you need to use your tools. So you'll click with 2 fingers, and then you can select copy, or you can select cut. Look what happens when I just select cut. It's gone. Now I'm going to paste it. It's back again. Woohoo! Okay, so in order to edit this whole entire thing, because they want us to indent every paragraph for the whole entire document, we're going to come up here to that little rectangle we talked about. Remember, we had to highlight everything first. That's important. Whenever you want to copy something, whenever you want to select something, you must highlight first. So we're going to highlight, and then we're going to go to that tool that we talked about, this rectangle above. Make sure you click on the one above the upside down triangle. And we're just going to drag it to 0.5 indent. And voila, we just indented every paragraph at one time, all at the same time. Excellent. Great job. So let's go back. Let's see what they want us to do now. So now they want us to check the paragraphs and make sure they look like the example below and fix any errors. So I have this. I'm going to click back and forth. So the first paragraph says, hey there. Hey there, that's good. The next one says, oh look. Let's double check, make sure it says, oh look, looks good. Well, the next paragraph says, if a stranger contacts you online. If a stranger contacts you online. Perfect. Keep going. My mom always told me never to talk to strangers. My mom always told me never to talk to strangers. Perfect. We're going to come all the way down here. It says, do you know what it means to be protected? Do you know what it means to be okay? So it's getting pretty close, but there's a much bigger space here. In order to enter or insert this space here, I got to go back to my document. We're going to click right above this because this is the paragraph that they have separated from the entire body. See, it's got a much bigger space that's not connected. So I'm going to click here and I'm going to select the enter. Now I'm going to go back and see what we have. Look at how much bigger that space is, and that looks almost perfect. All right, hey, I think we're ready. We are ready. Just keep checking, make sure everything's done correctly. That is a completed document. So this is what your final product should look like. You're going to compare with everything that you've done with everything that they give you here. This one should be relatively quick. It's only 4 steps. Once you have completed the document, okay, I think this is done. I'm going to share the document. You need to share the document with me. So you'll click on your blue share icon up at the top of the screen, and you're going to type my email address, which is bmitchell, M-I-T-C-H, let's not put on caps lock, bmitchell at Camden, TSN, period, O-R-G. Now that I have bmitchell, Camden, CSN, we're going to click send. We need to double check and make sure that we did it correctly. We'll click on the share button again. Make sure it says my name here. Perfect, says my name. Done. You shared the document with me. You have completed this week's document. So now that that's done, you've shared it. You can exit out. You need to go back to this week's slide. Okay. If you have any questions, you can email me here. The email option is right here. You can click on it and it will send an email to me, send questions to me, or you can not send emails to me, but you must share the document at that email address. Once you have completed that, you have to answer this question. Explain one way to cut and paste information on Google Docs. I talked about it this week. We also did a bunch of cutting and pasting last week. So please make sure you answer that question in your notebook before finishing and going on to another topic. Thank you so much, class. Please have a wonderful week. I will see you next time.